Okay.
What's actually happening here is you got the chylomicrons coming up and a VLDL. So they come in the blood. Okay, so chylomicrons are coming in the blood to here, hepatic vein, hepatic portal, whatever you want to call it, comes down and it joins with a VLDL. So chylomicron joins a VLDL. This is triglycerides. This is just the monosaccharide with the proteins on it, and they come together. Okay, and they come into one thing. Does that make sense?
So triglycerides forms with
So these are triglycerides, very low density lipoproteins, and chylomicrons, which are monosaccharides with proteins on them. They join together. Okay, they get there, and then they get ripped apart. Okay. So you have cholesterol, and you have triglycerides, right? Because you only have two parts there.
Yeah. So the chylomicrons are going to be your protein remnants, right? And then.
It's protein remnants, but it's also monosaccharides.
Okay.
It's
and then
lipids
the cholesterol
stuff, right?
from the very low or very low density
Lipoproteins, and those are triglycerides. So those are coming from the liver. So those come out and they join together. And then they rip them apart and they send the triglycerides off to the body. So that means they have what left.
You send the triglycerides off to your body?
Yep.
You have the chylomicron?
Well, what else is made of these guys? So we have two parts, right?
Wait, so can we go over again? So the very low density lipoproteins are triglycerides as well as, is it just that?
And then chylomicrons are just monosaccharides with proteins on them, right?
Oh, sad.
But they were fats. It's a fat. So just think, it's a fat with proteins on it. That's all you have to think. It's just a fat with proteins. Okay.
And then they form together, and then they go apart, and then as
So
they go
form
apart,
together, yeah. And so they have cholesterol, and they have triglycerides. When they form together, they make cholesterol and triglycerides.
Okay.
But you rip them apart, and the triglycerides get sent to the body, and they're used to make membranes and stuff like that in cells. And then cholesterol is left over. It's the only other part, right?
Yeah.
So then cholesterol goes into the liver and forms LDLs. Okay.
So liver and makes LDLs.
Uh-huh.
And this is our liver, to be honest.
So that's what you got going on here. So you got this cholesterol is coming back here and forming LDLs. And the LDLs go to the body. So you put your LDLs back in your blood and they go to the body. But that means LDLs are basically what?
Straight up cholesterol.
Cholesterol, right? That's why LDLs are bad for you. That's why you want this thing. The L stands for low. Well, it does stand for low. It stands for low density lipoprotein. So that means that this is a lipid and it has this many proteins on it, and a high density one would have like this. So it's more protein than it is fat or cholesterol. This is more cholesterol than it is proteins. That's why it's a low density lipoprotein. It's very not that dense with proteins.
Okay.
So LDLs leave and they go to the body and they're just cholesterol. And if you get too many of those, they can clog up your arteries and stuff like that and form plaque. So you get your LDLs there. Then what happens is HDLs can come from the liver. HDLs come out and they grab LDLs and they bring them back to the liver. And so that the reason you want HDLs is because they kind of go and grab the cholesterol and they clean it out from your body and keep it in your liver.
Okay, so you just store like the lower
Store
density
cholesterol
ones?
in your liver, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So we make chylomicrons from here. From our emulsification and our bile, we break it down with lipase also, and this enzyme on the cell wall. Take the monosaccharide, we dump a bunch of proteins on it, we call it a chylomicron. goes into the lymphatic system, which dumps into the subclavian veins. Then it goes into our body, then it comes back to the hepatic veins and portals and stuff like that. Then chylomicrons mixed with VLDLs that come from the what?
The liver.
And then they form cholesterol and
triglycerides.
and then we rip off the triglycerides into the body to make cell membranes and stuff. And then the cholesterol gets stored in the liver and then forms.
LDLs.
And LDLs can come out of the body and they go to the body. And if you don't use them up, you get too many. They form plaque in your arteries. But HDLs can come along, grab the LDLs and take them to the liver. Keep them out of where they shouldn't be.
Makes a lot of sense.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.